This video is sponsored by Yasol Fitness. More about them at the end of the video.
Bait's in the water, 8:30, sun came up about a half hour ago. Cold and windy, well, kind of not that cold, but got weird weather. It's late October, and it's a high of like 70 today. Thunderstorms this afternoon. Let's see how long I can fish. This might be the last carp session of the year. Water's real cold. I gotta measure it here. I'm guessing it might even be below 50. I've been skunked the last 4 times that I've been out, so I'm officially on a skunk streak. That is not unusual for this time of year, but I think it's about done. Hopefully I can luck out and get some fish today. I've been striking out over and over again at the places where I think that they should be for this time of year, so I decided today I'm just gonna go to some place where I probably wouldn't normally fish. This is a big shallow bay, weedy most of the summer. The carp like to hang out here during the summer, and I don't know, by all logic that I know of, they shouldn't be here today, but kind of running out of options here. The water has cleared up a lot since last time I was here. It was really dirty and stained water last time I was here, and there's been a zebra mussel die off as well. The water drops, the zebra mussels die off, and the waves wash their empty shells to the shore here. The whole shore is just big giant piles of zebra mussel shells. Yeah, roller coaster weather. This was 55 degrees when I was here a week ago. It's come up almost 3 degrees. It's been having heat waves and then cold fronts, and then heat waves and cold fronts, and it just makes the fishing really difficult, makes the fish really hard to predict. Like I said, today's high is like 70, and then 2 days from now the high is 37 with nighttime lows in the 20s. So I think we're getting our first real dose of winter here later on in the week. This is probably going to be the last little bit of carp fishing. That startled me. I have a fish. Feels like a catfish. I was just sitting down starting to read something. I was expecting several hours of just reading, and drag peeling startled me. It's only been 10 minutes. Oh, it's a carp. It is a carp. It's a little bitty one. Okay. You know, most of the year I probably wouldn't even show this fish, but it's times like this time of year when the fishing is so slow, I'm glad to have just about any fish. Tiny, I don't know, 1.5 pounds maybe. This is encouraging though, that there's at least some active fish around here. It's encouraging. See ya. Yeah. Oh, broke the surface out there. As soon as I tightened up on the line. Oh, he's thrashing around on the surface up there. Oh, this is a carp for sure. I saw the yellow tail come up out of the water. I just had another fish on that I lost. It was only on for a minute or two. I was just rebaiting. It's about 9:30. I've been, oh yeah. Had these baits out in the water for about an hour. In the summer, this bay is all full of clumps of weeds, and it's always a challenge bringing fish in through the weeds. It takes a long time, but that's not an issue right now. The weeds are gone. They're dead, laying on the bottom. Yeah, it's a real good fish. Get in here. Gotcha.
Boy, am I glad to be wrong today. This is a 10-pound fish, easy. I'm not gonna weigh him. Not sure if you could hear me very good. The wind is howling. Yeah, they're here. I'm wrong. Proud to be wrong. Back in the water this fish goes. I was gonna go catfishing today because I was pretty confident that the carp were done. I changed my mind at the last minute this morning. Sure, I'm glad I did. See ya. Yeah. And since I'm catching fish, I might as well show you what I'm catching them on here. The hook bait is just some almond tiger nuts on a hair rig there. And then this pack bait is nothing special. It's oats and sweet feed, cream corn and vanilla. That's it. Simple, simple, simple. I made this up this morning before I left. When I changed my mind, I put the cut bait back in the freezer and whipped this up real quick and switched out my catfish rods for my carp rods and headed out the door. Oh, I just saw another big fish jump way out there. That's farther than I can cast, but that is very encouraging. I gotta move over. There's overhanging trees above where my rods are, so I gotta step over here to do my casting. Oh, as soon as I cast that out, my other rod takes off. Okay. Oh, these reels. Come on now, it's not even very cold. Okay, we got a fish on here. Yeah. I was expecting no bite, now I'm getting a hot bite. All right. The weight on this feels nice. Feels like not a dink. I think I can safely confirm that it's not a dink. Oh, it's a good fish. That's a real good fish. I just saw his body. It's taking a long time, long fight. Oh, look at that broil. He's right here. Oh yeah. Get in here. Big head, big head. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. You are not a bass. You're not allowed to do that. No, no, no. Oh, it's a big fish. Get in the net. Can you not hear me? Got him. Got him. Gonna get a weight on this guy before I show him to you. He has got a big belly. I'm saying it's at least 15. Yeah, 15 and a half in the net. Yeah, this is a beast of a fish. 15 and a half in the net. I'll give him 14. We'll call it a 14-pound fish. I can't believe it. I'm almost, am I dreaming? They're not supposed to be biting today. I'm gonna quit saying that now. They're biting. 15, 14, big beast. I only got one line in the water, so I'm gonna fix that, get my other two lines. They're both laying right here next to the camera. Big thanks to this big fish. That fish is a beast. Thank you. See you next time when you're 20. So this one was just sitting there. It went slack while I was fighting that 15-pounder. And then I tightened up the line and there's nothing, but I just went to reel it in to check. And I definitely have a fish on here. Huh. He was hooked and was just sitting there. Okay. Yeah, another little guy. He was just sitting there. Weird. Cool. See ya. Fish on. It was coming pretty quick. Bites were coming pretty quick there for a little while, but it's been a good half an hour with nothing. But I've been seeing fish way out, farther than I can cast, jumping up and rising, sticking their heads out of the water. So they're active. This fish is just letting me bring them right in, not putting up any resistance. With the water being in the 50s, oh, it's a nice carp. It is a nice carp. I have noticed that their fight is significantly diminished. They don't have the energy that they used to when the temps were in the 80s. Oh, in and out. Had half his body in the net. Okay. Yeah, this is a great fish. I give this 8 to 10 pounds. Big stocky fish, didn't fight hardly at all. Swam all 90% of the way, just swam right in with me. Put up a little fight at the end, but I got a slack line on one of my rods behind me here. It's 10:45 in the morning. Looks like it could start raining any time. Off you go. Thanks for splashing me. Fish on again. Good weight. It's got some good weight here. Oh, I'm getting a double. Guy over there is killing me with the leaf blower. Been running the leaf blower for like half an hour now. Just yeah, I know. It's his house and he has the right to run a leaf blower all day long if he chooses to. And I have a right to complain about it, so we can all just live in a nice, happy little world. Well, I'm not gonna let go of what I got here because this feels good. It's got good weight. And I think once it starts getting closer here and realizes that it's being dragged to shore, that it'll start fighting harder. Oh yeah, this is a real good fish. Oh, look at that big, did you see that big tail come up? I think this is a big fish of the day. Come on. Yes. 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 Let's see how much this fish weighs. Yeah, he's about 15 in the net. Yeah, carbon copy of that other 14er that I caught earlier. Great fish, great fight. The wind, can you hear me? I don't know if you can even hear me. I can barely hear myself. Yeah, I got a fish on that other line. These fish are full of surprises, I tell you what. Yeah. Get your nose out of there, buddy. There you go. See ya. So this line has been sitting, I don't know, it's been a good 10-15 minutes since I hooked that fish and brought him in and released him. I would not be surprised at all if this is all snagged on something. Well, I have a fish. Doesn't appear to be snagged. This bait was a long way out there. I got the wind. I got like 25-30 miles an hour wind at my back. I really launched this thing 100 plus yards out there probably. It's a smaller fish. There we go. Well, I'm glad I chose to stay with that first fish instead of putting that down to go for this. Much smaller fish. Glad to have them though. What a day. What a day. See ya. I think I might have a coot in my line, or there's something going on out there. The birds are freaking out. This line just went slack. Whole big flock of coots is swimming across where my lines are right now. I don't want to drown a coot. Something going on out there. There's birds swimming around in a circle. Something going on. I got something. Dang it. Oh, something's pulling. I think it's a fish. Please be a fish. Please be a fish. Please be a fish. It's gotta be a fish. Yeah, for sure. Okay. I'm pretty confident that some coot had its feet wrapped up in my line or something. No. Yeah, this is a fish. I'm just relieved that it's not a bird. Get in here. Yeah, I'm just glad it's not a bird. Thought I had it. I've never hooked a bird, thankfully, but I'm sure it's possible. They dive down and eat all sorts of stuff, and glad it's a fish. See ya. Yep. There are no birds in sight. Well, there are some birds in sight, but not in front of me. This has some really good weight, and yeah, this fish is being sneaky, swimming in at me, and then he'll tick off again, pull drag. Show yourself. Doesn't want to. Come on in. Yes. Ooh. This is rough right here on the face. Right on the nose there. That's sandpapery. I think this fish at least is getting ready for a second spawn. Yeah, this fish has some rough sandpapery skin here. Right below his eye. They might be getting ready for a second spawn here in this lake. Yeah, maybe that's why they're feeding. They're getting ready to spawn again. That could be. I'd give this a 10 pound. I don't know. I'm not going to weigh them. 10 pounds or so. What a great day. This is the exact opposite of what I thought I was going to encounter today. I really haven't had time to do much of anything except catch fish and rebait rigs. Well, good luck with your fall spawning. Or I suppose it's possible that that fish might just be finishing up with a fall spawn, and maybe that's why the fishing has been pretty terrible here at this lake the last couple weeks, because they've been doing the fall spawn. That's possible. I didn't see any spawning behavior or any splashing around or anything, but I guess I wasn't looking real hard for it. This line just went slack. Yeah. Oh, that's a real good fish. Get in here. Yeah. Yeah, 13 pounder in the net. Yeah, another great fish. It's really hard to tell what size fish I got on the line in this colder water. You know, they just don't have the energy that they do in the middle of summer. And a 10 pound carp and a 20 pound carp, you know, the fight isn't a whole lot different in the cold water. But what a great fish, 13 pounds. You know, I've been sitting here and there's rain spitting every once in a while. I get hit with a couple of drops, and I've been thinking if I can just catch one more big fish, I'm gonna head out. And this is it. I'm gonna call it for today. My expectations are just blowing out of the water. I didn't expect the fishing to be this good today. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one. Oh yeah, splash me. See ya. Hey folks, I just wanted to take a minute to show you this sweet exercise bike that I just got. This was sent to me for free by Yasol Fitness, And normally, when I get requests to review products or companies want to send me stuff, most of the time it's junk and I just ignore it. But this is different. This is actually a high quality product, and I'm going to show you a couple of things, the features about this thing that made me say yes when they asked if I wanted to try this exercise bike. So the first thing I want to show you is how quiet this mechanism is here. It's belt driven. So the connection from the pedals to the wheel down here is a belt, so there's no gears or anything that makes any noise. It's virtually silent. Just listen. And the resistance mechanism down here that provides resistance, it's magnetic. So nothing actually rubs on this wheel. That's what helps it to be so silent. I love that feature. And the second thing I want to point out is it has these wheels on the front footing, which makes it very portable. You can just, one person can move it around from room to room or wherever you need to. It even works on carpet. Just a nice little thing that a lot of stuff that I've seen doesn't have. As you can see, it comes with a screen here. This is intended to be like a competitor with like the Peloton type things, but it's much less expensive. But you can track all your workouts on here, just like all the other competitors in this. If you can track all your workouts, there's an app that you can put on your phone, and there's all sorts of like ways you could use this screen. Of course, I've got your like scenic rides that you can ride through the countryside of France or whatever. And of course, it has loads of workouts and things that you can access here if you wanted to do, ride along with a trainer or anything like that. That is a subscription based thing, but I think it's only like $10 a month for that. But that's not the feature that I like the most. The feature that I like the most is this right here. This is an extra cord that you can buy along with this bike. It costs $10, and they call it their casting cord. And basically, it connects this monitor here. You can connect it to your phone. They make it for either Android or Apple. And the best part is you don't need any subscriptions or anything. All you need to do is plug this into your phone, and whatever you normally watch on your phone, your Netflix or your Hulu or whatever, it shows up on this screen. You just hit play. And away you go. You're watching your Netflix movie or your Hulu shows or whatever you like. No subscription required. It's just total freedom to watch whatever you want. You're not restricted to any proprietary anything. And of course, as you ride, you can see you've got your little statistics right there, how fast you're going, what your resistance is, and things like that. So I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, if you're in the market for a new piece of exercise equipment, maybe give this one a look. This is the Yasol GS1 Plus, and I've got a special coupon code. You can get $100 off if you decide to buy one. That coupon code is OUTSIDE. Link is in the description. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.